So I've been getting asked a lot lately about how I find my key levels. So I wanted to make a video dedicated directly to finding key levels using the 1 hour time frame. Now, this is the thinkorswim platform, and what I typically do is I look for the main touches where price pivoted from. So like the very first one that I see would be like right in this area. So 22.6. Obviously we're way higher than that, but I like to do this moving my way all the way up. And the nice thing about having thinkorswim is you can just duplicate. I think a lot of charting softwares actually offer the duplicate feature, but you can essentially just find the biggest touch points, and usually they will like link up to a huge psychological number. And for Nasdaq, usually it's like every 100 or every 50. And that kind of gives you a good basis of where price is likely to not necessarily hold or reject from every time, but you start to get like that battle between the buyers and sellers. So in general, that's kind of what I like to do, is just really zoom out, get the bigger levels on the higher like time frames. And then from there, you can zoom in and you can start to find a couple more key levels where we have, we have a pivot here. Once we break through, retest, so that's a good pivot multiple times. It touches here, so this is a lot stronger of a level. So and then just kind of like an update, I think we're still very, very bullish. We did have our first sell day where we actually sold off and didn't fully recover, so it'll be interesting to see what happens next week. But yeah, in general, that's kind of what I do. Higher time frames, you can use the 30-minute, you can use the 1 hour, and just like really dial in like where those levels are. As you can see, we have a new level forming in this area that we had support in today. And then main key levels like that, what I'll do is I'll actually go in and do like some intraday levels. So we started to reject that like 32,250 today, previous support turned into new resistance. So now that's a level that I'm going to be watching throughout the week. So in general, the more touch points on the higher time frames makes it more of a strong level. And especially when you start to see aggressive reactions from that level is how I identify the more key levels. Everything is discretionary. It's not just, this is a key level, so this is what's going to happen every time. It just kind of gives me an idea of, okay, we're below this key level. Maybe I'm looking for a short, or hey, I'm looking to get long closer to this key level.